So I just wanted to see how we can enforce SSL through our application, because we don't want visitors to be able to use HTTP, and we want to HTTPS to be enforced. So let's look at this page. As you can see here, this is, you're seeing this via HTTPS, but if we do HTTP, you still get redirected to HTTPS. So this redirection for Heroku doesn't happen on application, doesn't happen on the hosting side. So you'll have to do this on the application level. So I thought that this is an interesting topic to go over. So here I have an application. It's a NodeJS Express application. So the first step is I want to start a new middleware, and let's call this enforce HTTPS, and let's create a function enforce HTTPS, and you see I have autopilot, and autopilot is basically gave me the code for it just by understanding the context. But the idea is that you have to check the header for X forwarded proto header. That's what we were doing. We're checking the request headers to see if it's not HTTPS, and if it's not, we're doing a redirection to HTTPS. And obviously here we have next to continue to the next middleware if the protocol is already HTTPS. So let's export default HTTPS. So let's come back here. So here this is where I want to use that middleware that we just created. So const enforce HTTPS. So now you have it, and I'm just gonna go here. Basically you want to do app use enforce HTTPS. Ideally in the production mode. I mean, here we can also go back and modify this, because we just want this to happen if we are in production. So we can either do that here, or we can even do it here. It's just that doing it here, I like to keep this file as clean as possible, so that's why I would like to do it here. So and look, this thing is kind of outsmarting me, as you can see. So it's saying if it's not production, you just return next, but otherwise it's production, and it's gonna enforce this. So let's just save this. Let's go back here. This is saved also. So I want to tell my logs, and here Heroku main. First let me make the commit, not to get ahead of myself. Save all the changes, commit. Okay, now that you made your commit, you could also push the code there. So we're just waiting for the deployment, but once the deployment is complete, we want to check to make sure that the enforcement is working in HTTPS. So let me open a tab, incognito mode, HTTP. Wiki. And you see that something's not working here. Obviously not. So something went wrong. App crashed. Why did the app crash? Okay, it doesn't like the export that I'm using here, so we just have to change that to module, to something like this. And if obviously if you have more, you could put them into an object, but that's the only one we have. So just copying this format will be all right. So let's see if that fixed it. Let's do another deployment. So here you could probably see that the new deployment is initiated, and as soon as that goes through, you should try to start again. But let's see if this time around it's gonna get us started. Seems to be fine. Okay, let's refresh, and now this is problematic because as you can see it says I'm able to see this in HTTP. So let's see if production.env, am I using if node.env? That's probably it. That's what happens if you let autopilot to write the code for you, because now you have to check as to what happened. So if you're not return next, if others are not technology redirected. I don't like it. What I want to do is I want to put this up here and say if it's production, you have to enforce this. So if it's production, you have to enforce this, and other than that, hit next. So let's see if that fixed the issue. And push. Obviously we have to do another redeployment here. Okay, I think that finished. So now it's working. You saw when I refreshed the page. Kind of a paranoid person, so let's type this in together. That wiki, this guy, and yeah, we get redirected. So now this is working. All right, thank you.